So you want to watch for number 1, Hans Nielsen, and number 2, Jan O. Pedersen in the red and blue helmet colours. They will be looking to get off to a good start. They should beat the home boys. And into the first corner, the Danes are side by side. Yep, in blue, Pedersen just takes a look over his left shoulder, checks where Nielsen is, and they're going to team ride. Now this is shaping up to be an exhibition of how to ride team speedway. These two Danes at the front aren't racing one another. One's riding an outside line, one's riding an inside line, and in white, in third place, Ryszard Domisiewicz is really given no space at all in which to operate, assuming he could get on terms anyway. Lovely shot there of the team riding Danes. You have to trust your teammates so much. And these two guys won't care who's first for the checkered flag and who's second, as long as Denmark get 5 points, 3 for the first place, 2 for the second place, to start off their World Pairs campaign. That's the way to do it. Leg trailing on the outside, feet up on the inside, checking where each other is, and it's 5-1 to the Danes. Head we have Furlanetto, and in blue Armando Castagna. They are in the inside and the third spots on the grid. There is Castagna in blue coming up to the tapes. In white we have Per Jonsson, the world champion, and in yellow and black on the outside, Henrik Gustafsson. Now the Swedes are probably the favourites to challenge the Danes in this final. Italy, one of the weaker nations, although Castagna can be an individual star, but he's unlikely to get the backup from his teammate, it has to be said. Castagna is indulging in a little bit of gamesmanship at the tapes here. And in white, that looks like Jonsson at the front, is it? No, it's certainly the Swedes. It's Gustafsson and Jonsson at the front, I beg your pardon. In yellow and black, Henrik Gustafsson. In white, Per Jonsson. And they're going to try and show that Swedes can do what Danes do. A bit of team riding here, with the occasional glance over the shoulder in the direction of Armando Castagna. In fact, it's the other Italian rider, Furlanetto in red, who is in third place. Castagna's at the back. Well, well. So it looks as if the much fancied Swedes are going to start off with a 5-1 to keep them on level pegging with the Danes, and it has to be said that is entirely expected. If Denmark had lost 1 point to the Poles, it would have been a major surprise, similarly as the Swedes do indeed rack up their 5-1 against the Germans. And in red it's Gunnestad, but round the outside comes Lausch, and up into third place comes Ries. Ooh, not a good race so far for Killingstad, is it? Lausch in yellow, Gunnestad in red. This is good speedway racing. Oh, I thought Lausch had locked up. But he got the drive. Gunnestad got a bit too much drive, maybe. And Ries is holding third place for the Germans. Now, have I been underestimating the Germans in the run-up to this meeting? As yellow and black, Klaus Lausch leads Heat 3. Lars Gunnestad is in second. A man we saw win a meeting in his home country here on Eurosport earlier in the year. And Gert Ries is still holding off Einar Killingstad for third. So if this situation holds up, it's going to be a 4-2 for the Germans, which would be the first surprise of this meeting. In yellow, Lausch wins, Gunnestad second, Ries third. It is a 4-2. Nielsen on the inside in the red. Sorry, Hans Nielsen in the white. Bo Brel of Czechoslovakia in the red. And in blue, it is the Czech reserve Roman Matusek. Denmark versus Czechoslovakia. Pedersen on the outside, sweeps round as Bo Brel really gives Hans Nielsen a sorting out for second place. Bo Brel in second. An aggressive first bend from the Czech. And he's still in second. Nielsen's back in third, coming under pressure from Matusek. Dear me, this is a bit of a harder heat than the Danes might have expected. Nielsen's through though, giving as good as he got. And Jan O. Pedersen, leg trailing stylishly. It's unusual to see this man get... Hello? Pedersen stopping. I was just about to say it's unusual to see Jan O. Pedersen get such good starts, and his bike has stopped. Now then, that leaves Nielsen out the front, but obviously the best the Danes can now get from this heat is 3 points. It will be a 3-3 heat. As they pass the stricken Dane on the inside there, it's obviously some sort of mechanical failure. Nielsen wins, as you would expect, but the Czechs pick up 3 points. Right, in red, Dormisiewicz, in white, Fulanetto, in blue, Schwist, the Polish reserve, and in yellow, Armando Castagna. The Italians have swapped positions on the grid. Castagna goes for the inside. Schwist in blue on the outside, Dormisiewicz in red on the inside. Those are the two Poles in second and third place. The other Italian, Fulanetto, pushed to the back. That's Castagna. And Schwist had a look over his shoulder there to see where Dormisiewicz was. And I think the two Poles might now decide to team ride it for the 3 points for second and third places, or are they still chasing Armando? No, I don't think the Poles can afford to relax. Fulanetto in white, he might be in fourth place, but he's within range. But at the front, Armando Castagna enters the last lap. 4-lap heats as per normal in Speedway. Ooh, big full locker from the Italian. And this will mean that both Poland and Italy advance to 4 points after 2 rides.